Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the After Chat question of the week. Thank you for following me, Bill After. And
Back to Davis.
last week, I gave you a present and you reacted to it. So I want to give you one more present. Oh, all right. Little delivery. Yeah, we got a heck of a reaction to that. Anyway, Mac, welcome back to the question of the week. And we had before we get into this week's question of the week, and they all see what it is going to be, we wanted to make an announcement that now you and you and you and you and everybody can participate. Yeah, in the question of the week. What we're going to do is toward the end of the week, every week, it's going to be your job, if you'd like this, after you watch all your wrestling for the week, Thursday or Friday, to email a question you think, and you can do this as late as Sunday night, Eastern time, that you think might be a good question of the week. Okay, and if your question of the week is used by us here on the After Chat, we will send you absolutely free, delivered to your home address, an After Chat DVD, the best of my
Wow.
interviews. Yeah, yeah.
Look, and that's an incredible collection, too.
Well, thank you. And Mac, what is the email address that they can send their
It's very easy to
questions to?
remember. Very easy. It's just after chat question of the week at gmail.com.
That's too easy. Say it again.
After chat question of the week at gmail.com.
All right, sounds great. So again, do it toward the end of the week after you've watched your wrestling, even on Sunday night. And we usually tape on Monday evenings, so early, about 6:30, 7 o'clock on Eastern time. So we originally had a question that we were going to go with, and then we figured out that, well, this coming Thursday is the big show in Saudi Arabia, and the main event, Bray the Fiend Wyatt is defending his title against Goldberg. Goldberg. If I keep calling him, maybe he'll show. Ah, there he is. So against this guy. Now, the rumors going around all around the world in the wrestling business is that Bray Wyatt is going to lose the title to Bill Goldberg. So this brings up something very interesting. Goldberg's prime, as you know, was many years ago. I love Bill Goldberg. He's a friend of mine. He's an excellent athlete. He presents himself really well. And at his age, he presents himself in the ring the way he looks and the way his interviews are. He's still like someone who can still do it. But after the debacle with The Undertaker, people are still wondering, why is he doing this again? So my question to you, Mac, and then I'll come back and answer it as well, is from The Fiend, from Bray Wyatt, where do we go from there?
Repeat that one more time for me because you broke up just a little bit. So repeat that one time for me.
Well, breaking up is hard to do. It's an old song. If Goldberg wins the title from The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, where do we go from here? And do you want to see that title change hands from Goldberg, from The Fiend to Goldberg?
Basically, if Goldberg wins over The Fiend, you're asking what's next.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't believe The Fiend needs the title. And in fact, I prefer that he did not have the title.
Well, wait. Is his character too horror movie cartoonish for you?
I just believe that someone else can hold that championship, and Bray Wyatt will lose nothing by not having that championship. His character is strong enough; it stands on its own, and I think they can make another star with that belt on someone else. And I think that Goldberg more than likely will step in there and do what he did with Brock Lesnar, which gives him credibility as far as being able to take out the Fiend. As a matter of fact, the other night he speared the Fiend.
Yes, and he showed no fear at all.
No fear whatsoever. And to me, I believe that Goldberg will probably take that belt on Thursday. And from that point forward, I'm not really sure where they go next.
All right, so I've got a list of the roster on the SmackDown side, and I'm going to read off the major names here. Of course, how about Bo Dallas? He'll beat up Bray Wyatt's brother. We have all right. Hold on here, because I'm getting the wrong roster, but it's the Fiend, and we're talking about who would Goldberg go against next on the SmackDown side. I mean, Roman Reigns would be the logical choice, correct?
I believe that's where they're going to go. I think we're going to see Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, which would be spear versus spear. And they've always teased about that spear. Who has the better spear?
Wait. Hold on. You were saying Reigns against Lesnar, spear versus spear.
Goldberg. Yeah. Goldberg is the one. I believe that's where Roman Reigns and Goldberg are headed. I think we're going to see the two of them lock up.
Now, my feeling on this is, and again, Bill Goldberg, and but the feeling of moving on with a legend, a senior veteran, a WWE Hall of Famer in that top spot, even for a transitional period, almost seems to be a negative type of feeling here.
Although he did it with Brock Lesnar.
No, I understand that, but now this is a while. This is another time now. You know, Goldberg's older, and there are a lot spot of holding the belt and beating Bray Wyatt for the belt. So I'm not sure. I'd like to see Goldberg win the belt, and then retire it. We have a tournament leading to WrestleMania, where the final would be at WrestleMania.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love that too.
Yeah.
You know, they always say your last match in wrestling usually is on your back looking up at the lights with a clean win by the opponent. And and they traditionally do that in WWE. So I'd be surprised if they let him retire the belt after he wins.
Yeah, no, I'm looking down, like I said, at the list of people. We've got Braun Strowman. I mean, I'm mixing up things here, rosters and all that. But Strowman, Goldberg, transitional, we're talking about Goldberg to Strowman, or Daniel Bryan, the Yes Movement, Goldberg versus Daniel Bryan. If Goldberg wins, Bryan goes ahead and beats Goldberg. Yeah.
That's two baby faces basically working together. Right?
Yeah. So you know what we're going to do? We'll put
Good
this.
Guys.
Yeah, we're going to put this up to you watching this. Put your comments on here at OneWrestlingVideo.com. My feeling is, and this has nothing to do with Goldberg at all in terms of the personal guy or even the amazing career he's had, but my opinion is I don't want to see it. I need to see Bray Wyatt retain his title, maybe with a run-in with another, but it would be great to see Goldberg as champion again to some people, but I just don't think it's the right decision. Mac, your bottom line?
My bottom line is, I'm harassed all the time that I look like a mini Goldberg. So I'm going to go for Goldberg in this. But I think that's where we're going to see that story go. I think that's what makes the best logical sense with creativity goes, creative after this.
So you're okay with it. You're okay with it.
I'm perfectly okay because it's Goldberg. Now, another returning veteran, maybe not, but Goldberg proved himself against Brock Lesnar, and he's the only person that you can truly believe has a chance against somebody like Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, but a lot of people are still thinking of that Undertaker debacle. Although now that I'm talking about that, this could bring Goldberg's Middle Eastern reputation back up again after that whole thing with the Undertaker. So be interesting. What do you fans think? Yes, if Goldberg wins the title, you're going to be happy. If Goldberg loses the title, loses to Bray Wyatt, Fiend, are you going to be happy? And how would you finish the match? All right, because Goldberg's got no fear, but I'd rather see this end in a disqualification or something, and I just don't think it's the right move to give my friend Bill Goldberg the belt. All right.
Well, I'll call Bill when this is over with. I'm sure he'll have feelings about this. So
I've changed. I change my mind every 10 seconds. You know that. So what is that address again? If you fans want to get involved in the question of the week, the
email address is afterchatquestionoftheweek@gmail.com.
Yeah, so we'd love to hear from you, and also put your decisions down right here on onewrestlingvideo.com. Mac Davis, it's been great to see you again. And by the way, we will see each other.
That's right. I wanted to mention that. April 25th, we'll be at the Forum River Center for Superstars Fan Fest, and it's going to be just a tremendous day of legends. Everybody's going to be there. I'm not kidding. I was looking down the list. We've got J.J. Dillon, Jimmy Hart, Barry Windham, Raven, Tony Atlas, Missy Hyatt, Teddy Long, Barbie Blank, formerly known as Kelly, and Tommy Rich, just many, many more names. And, of course, you and I will be a part of the Bruiser Brody Cup, too.
And the Fan Fest, yeah. So Tommy Rich, every time I hear his name, of course, I have to do this. People know I do tons of wrestling voices. And every time Tommy Rich would see me back in the old days when we had the magazines, he'd always say, "Hi, Bill Apter, when are you going to put me in that rag of yours?" He's one of my favorite people. You got to leave us here. Do you do a wrestling imitation before we leave?
I really don't. I don't do any great ones anymore. I used to when I was on the radio quite a bit. I could do a few of them, but my voice is no longer where it used to be.
Oh, boo hiss. All right. Mac Davis and all the fans out there, we will see you
at the matches.
Yeah, and don't forget to write in your question of the week.